Hey guys, okay, so we started off with the off twin flames. We've got current energy coming straight in with the chariot. Oh god, he's coming. But also, like, it could be that you're leaving, so take what you want, leave it. Alright, we got the sun, followed by the sun. So this is, it could be positivity coming, like, or also, like, you're leaving towards positivity. Let's see what's going on. Paired with the chariot, it could be both ways. And then we've got the chariot again, a little bit of a... Alright, followed by the emperor. So the emperor and all of these cards kind of... It's him! Alright, it's the emperor. He's coming. Ah! It's funny, but no, really. It could be, but also maybe looking for your emperor. So it depends. Divine Feminine at this moment, like there's two phases we've been through. One was that we were never ever going to find someone else because we didn't want to, but now we're realizing energetically maybe that's what's going to be the case. Not necessarily someone else, but maybe the chariot, getting on that and being open to something else, even because for a long time we weren't. All right, the Fool. Yeah, the Fool. But also, I'm reading this in Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, which is all trippy at the same time, but bear with me. All right, so the Fool means Divine Masculine could be finally feeling A, like a fool and wanting to come back, and B, taking that full energy and just leap of faithing it towards Divine Feminine. But also it could be the Fool where you, Divine Feminine, feel like maybe you're being a fool, and like that's why the chariot is there. And but we remember the Sun card we got, so you know it's all positive, so we don't need to dwell on the negativity. Maybe that's where we were last stage, and we're starting to maybe come into like a crux or a fork in the road where we can either be positive to everything or negative to everything. Right? It's kind of hard to keep it in a balance. Like, you got to believe in with full faith in both ways. It seems like that's what the chariot means. The chariot is taking you somewhere, but guess what? Who's following you in their chariot? Divine Masculine. Okay, so they're the Fool following you in your chariot and theirs. Alright, because let's see what the next card is. Justice. Okay, let's pause there. So we've got Justice card. A lot of justice is needed in this this whole union. For it to be a union, it's not karmic, but there is things that trigger each other, and there is stages, and that's why things are there. Divine Masculine maybe didn't know how to get into a chariot or how to drive, or maybe you don't, but it's all mirrored. So like the minute that you get into your driver's seat, it feels like Divine Masculine is going to do that for his seat, okay? Because justice. So that's what Divine Order wants, that's what you want, and that's what they want. So isn't that funny how that all works? It just needs to be all organized, and it takes separation to organize this shit. Pardon my French. Okay, so the Hermit. Exactly, separation. It takes the time to see in this Hermit card, the shine of the light doesn't really shine that far out, but more so in, on you, and into the self. And this person, this Hermit, it looks a little sad. It's depicted looking down and old, but maybe that's when you're down and out and old that you're supposed to start to look in, you know, or before you get there. You don't want to be this sad old man looking in and not liking what they see. So that's what the Hermit stage is, the separation stage is for a purpose. Make sure you take advantage of that. Work out your mind, body, and soul when I say that, okay? Next card. We've got the Emperor. Yeah, so during this separation, this time of separation, you both will be leveling up into the Emperor. The energy doesn't necessarily have to be just for Divine Masculine. It could be Divine Feminine, getting in her car, getting her own keys, and going. And guess what? Divine Masculine, getting the light lit under their ass and deciding, I gotta go. Wherever they are, they're not gonna stay. They were just there because they're comfortable, whether that's in karmic land or whether that's in their own bad neighborhoods in their mind. And it could be also things that they've taken from childhood, being raised, or how they've seen their parents or mother act with different men or no men, or you know how that can go. Same thing with you. All right, so the Emperor, you're really also, if you notice this Emperor, I've never noticed this before, but on his chair, it has two mouses, like mice head depicted, like as like the armrest. So mice mean something is gnawing at them inside, like constantly eating at something. Like eventually it's going to be wrecked, from the inside out almost. God forbid. But mentally, God forbid, but it's something like bothering them very much at the forefront of their mind. And I think that is that you're on your chariot, Divine Feminine. Let's see what's next. The Magician. Yeah, so you are and the Chariot. So this is, I jumped ahead. It's the Chariot and then the Magician. So for the Chariot, it seems like you're getting on your high horse and basically like, yeah, with that paired with the Magician doing what you want. Whoa, I can't even, I'm trying to talk so fast, but without even trying. Okay, slow down. I feel like you're just excited for your own life, wherever that may be. And you are very excited about your Divine Masculine's growth too. You haven't forgot him. You're just in a new energy, and today is the new moon, so you're working your magic, and you have to remember that you are a mirror. You're being mirrored. It may not always be in exactly the same 3D way, but trust and believe. There are great magical transformations happening on your counterpart side as well. So if you feel stuff, trust and believe, they feel stuff too. Okay, the next card, the Magician. They could be trying to figure out how, maybe planning. Okay, let's see the next card. A little bit of a Chariot pops up again. The Hangman energy. Maybe not knowing what to do, but knowing what they have to go. And that's a great energy, followed by the Fool, confirmed by the Fool. Yeah, it's kind of like you don't really know what's going on, but you know you're going, and you are letting it be. That's Divine Feminine. But just remember, the Mirror is definitely, the energy is present of that. So they're doing that. Whoa, followed by the Death card. So that means they're putting an end to things, or at least know. The knowing of them being able to not know anymore is over. Like they know that they can't fool themselves any longer or forever. And it could be from your help, Divine Feminine. Whatever you said, whatever you did, I think it's working. And pats on your back to you. Thank you so much for you guys. I know a lot of you guys are females, and if you have male viewers too, so that's why I like to be very thorough on both sides. All right, but also for myself, like I love to understand the connection, not just what's he doing or what's happening to me, but like how is this all mingling together and marinating in the world. Wow, the World card. All right, so like this is the next stage coming, guys. Get ready. We're right ahead. And we got lucky to get the, foreboding with the World card. And wow, what do you know, the Hierophant card, that's like serious next chapter. Hierophant is like legal papers, documents, courts, serious relationships, making official, stuff like that, which is really cool. Because, with the Death card before, things are being put to an end. And then the cycle with the new World card, ending, new cycle, ending of old cycle, starting of new cycle. And this cycle, guess what, with the Hierophant, is serious. So that's cool. I'm with that. Definitely with the Hierophant. So this reading is being definitely positive. Thank the Lord, because we needed that. Again, the Chariot popping up real quick for us, followed by the Hangman popping up again. I think that's what was the issues before. We're being highlighted what the issues were before, and now the changes are those issues that were before. They're changed. Am I making any sense for anybody? Can I get an amen? Just, can I get a hi? Yeah. All right, please subscribe if you like it here. All right, and your last card. Is it your last card? The Hierophant popped up one more time, as well as the Hermit. So all these cards that are popping up again and again are important for you to realize, A, this is what's happening to both, and B, that you can use this. This is reminders of it's here now, and it's here now in your energy for a reason. So use that, make a purpose for it. Use this hermit time before our chariot time, or maybe we got on our chariot and now we have a hermit time. So use it to your advantage. You know, there's a lot to work on. I know a lot of the time we spend thinking of divine masculine, and now we're starting to mature into realizing, you know, it's all in divine timing. It's all okay. It's all happening. And now what are we going to do to prepare ourselves? Because clearly we've been busy thinking of other things like him, them, her, they, whatever. All right. So we've got the hermit, realizing also and reflection. What have we been doing like to ourselves with our time, with our thoughts, with our beliefs about him and about us? We have to be very careful about our thoughts. Wheel of Fortune, because guess what? It's coming. Whether it's going to be good or not, it's up to you. All right? Divine Masculine is a direct reflection almost of a mirror of you internally. And you outwardly somehow are them too, but we don't have to go too far in that. But just know, it's not that you're the leader, and it's not that you're higher or closer to God. It's just that the way things were divinely orchestrated. And there is a time and a place for everything. All right? So have faith and look at this devil card again. Just know you two are always connected. It's always going to be aligned with you, honey. He may have cut off the death things before, but you are what stays after the death card. So, you know, have some faith. You didn't feel all of this and all, especially if it's like a years in journey, especially in separation. If you're still thinking about this, and you have to not just think about it all the time, but you have to do the inner work. There's shadow work. And if you do yours, of course they're going to only do theirs. So that's what the separation time is really for. For our last card, is it justice? So in order to get that, you need to give yourself justice. And, you know, that's what they're going to do for themselves. Yeah, sure, they're going to come out of this hermit mode with the hermit card again for you, to come get you. But it's mainly for them, for what they deserve. Because right now, where they're at, whether it be with someone else, somewhere else, working somewhere else, or working with the neighborhood they have in their mind, which could be very bad to them, very mean to them in their mind, themselves, or out externally, other people, wherever they are, they realize that that's not for them, and that they want to do that change for themselves because they realize now they're worth it to themselves. To you also could have helped that, but to themselves. Could be that Divine Feminine also has spent the majority of the last couple years trying to show them their worth to them. But once you start to take a break and have faith and let the chips fall where they may and still be divine, don't just start playing those games yourself. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Then you'll see the magic happen. All right. The hermit energy starts to fall off. The chariot energy starts to come with the wheel, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician. Everything we just covered. And then we have our last card. I keep saying that, but it might be the Star. And it is a little bit for you, but also for them. Don't get me wrong, you're their star, okay? And you have to maybe be your own star in order for that even to occur to them on their side. It's all mirrored. It's crazy, okay? So, yeah, pour into yourself and pour a little for the homies. You know, for the Divine Masculine homies. All right, because they really, truly do love you. And guess what? Justice is coming for all. All right? I hope you guys like this reading. I'm Danny. Please subscribe. Don't forget. Okay, one more. Got the Emperor. So, look at it. He's coming. He's coming. He's here. It's kind of like that scene, I'll add it here. It's from a movie I love, The Adventures in Babysitting, where she's dancing. He's like, oh God, he's here. Anyway, we've got some more cards. The Judgment, the Hermit, Death card, just clarifying again, Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune. So someone realizing who their star is, where they need to be with, who they need to be with, why, where, and you also, and not so much. You're realizing you have it already, and that you may need to have to prepare some things, and that alone is a little overwhelming. So don't be hard on yourself. You have time. All right, it's almost New Year, so wrap it up with time for yourself, faith, and positive thinking. All right, guys, most of all, stay divine, be nice to each other. Love you guys. Bye. Hey, quick reminder, if you guys ask your questions in the comment section, I'll be happy to answer and pull cards for free. Love you guys. Bye. Well, you gotta believe to make it happen.